All right, so we can start. Now, the name of this segment is The Remedy. And the purpose of me doing this is to really give people a remedy. Like, I want to give people conversation where it's not just, oh, yeah, album, whatever. Yeah, we know about the music because that's what you do. But what are some of the remedies that you use on a day to day? What's your remedy for when you stressed or when you want to create or when you feel blocked or when you feel good? What keeps you in that place? So that's the point of this. And I'm glad that we are meeting up again, right? Again, I'm gonna just say that, and doing it at a different place in life where we know we've kind of found some new remedies since the last time we spoke, right?
Yes.
So catch me up on what it's been like from the time that you released your album up until right now, present day.
Whew. Wow, a lot. A lot has happened since the release of my album. My album dropped October 15th, 2020. My mother transitioned the following month, November 26th. But before she left, she got to hear the album. The album released. She was diagnosed days after the album dropped. But my mother's voice is actually on the album. She's in the Perfection intro right before Bear. Like, and we're having that conversation about what perfection is. And she was telling me it's obsessive. And I was like, yeah, but like that's not the word. I'm looking for another word. Like that was always the way that we related to each other. So yeah, you'll hear me talk about my mother a lot because she's in me. She has that fighter spirit, and I have definitely tapped into that in this past year. So going from, saying goodbye to our mother and still pursuing the music while this is all happening has been crazy. I had the honor and privilege to perform at 2021's Gay Pride Festival in Peekskill, New York.
How was that?
That was amazing. Amazing. And I challenged myself to do things that I wasn't comfortable doing in the past. Like, I had dancers. I had a little bit of choreography. I was doing it. I was like, hey.
What?
Yeah, I was excited. It's so crazy. It was amazing. I put out 2 live home concerts.
Okay.
So I call them my love sessions. They're on YouTube, and I'm performing them in my house. The first one is in my room. My sister Jamila Hankerson, she helped to like stage the whole everything.
Right.
So we did that. The second one was out here. I had a whole canopy situation, and then most recently I did the winter in Harlem.
Yes.
But I also wait, because you know what? I feel like my brain moves a lot faster than things are happening, so I do things and forget that I've actually done them. I actually had a really big collaboration with 2 other artists this year, Anna November and Renee Henry.
Wow.
We came together, me and Anna November, we wrote the song What About Us? And it was a song about fibroids, which is actually what my mother died of. So she had fibroids and they turned cancerous. So,
wow.
And it's one of those things that plagues a lot of women, especially black women, and needs a bigger platform. So
that is so beautiful that you were able to do that, especially in honor of your mother.
Yeah.
Because like you said, she's in everything that you do. And to make a song about it, what's all right, it's not crazy, it's all divine. My first question was, how do you take the situations that you deal with and turn them into wine? My favorite book is The Alchemist. And a lot of times when we go through things in life, we don't always learn how to navigate until we get to the point at the end. It's like, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. But I'm trying to learn how to live life in a way where I'm actually grasping it in a moment and not in hindsight. And not really knowing how to navigate. Because some things we experience, it's not like it ever happened to us before. And then how do you know what to do? How do you pick yourself back up? Like, what's your remedy for, like, I just got knocked down in a way that I've never been knocked down before. There's nothing anyone can say to me at this point that could really tell me how to feel, what to do to make me feel right. So what do? What's your remedy for pouring back into yourself and then taking it and saying, I'm going to be strong enough to make a song? Because it needs to be awareness so that other women understand this can't be them. Or if it is them, what do they do when they find out? What do they feel about it? So what was that experience for you, just creating that remedy to even get to the point where you could create the song?
Well, I think it's a lot of getting to know who you are
Mm-hmm.
and seeing what works for you, because my remedy might be different than yours.
Right.
But what really matters is the result. For me, I don't like to do things when I'm emotional,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know if this is a decision I'm going to stick with.
Right.
Because my feelings can change and then I'm doing something else. So I take a moment. I really do. I have to just take a moment and feel, acknowledge what I'm going through, and then ask myself, okay, where am I going? And take my time in that.
Right.
The issue that I found I used to do a lot was I would just stop everything completely and like get lost in that. But the key, I believe the cure to depression, at least for me, is just action.
Right.
Is we don't always know. The truth is we don't know. But I'm gonna try.
Got to.
It's really just that. Like, how do you power through? You just do it. You just one foot in front of the other. I don't know that this is going to be successful, but I do know that staying in this feeling is not good for me.
Can't stay stuck here.
I'm gonna die if I stay here.
Exactly.
So
gotta get up.
You know, and I've found that in being in action, I'm able to. It's so therapeutic for me, and even more rewarding when I see the way that it affects other people.
Right.
Because I really got people coming to me with their life stories like, sis, I saw you go through this, and you're so strong for this, and I've gone through that, and I'm like, I'm you, you are me. Like, we're going through the same things, maybe at different times, but you know, just if I can do it, they can do it, and I know I can do it because I saw her do it.
Right.
You know, and we're just gonna keep it going.
I think it's beautiful that you even look at it that way, because some people go through things in life and they lose hope, regardless of what example was in front of them. And I think that's what people see when they look at you, because it is hard to keep going. And you can have somebody in front of you and still feel like, no, that was an L I did not want, I'm giving up, you know. And it's resilience. It's you saying, bigger than me, this is what she would have wanted to. And I remembering that winner, that what you said, you know what I'm saying, and not allowing the depression to kind of just be an overcoat on what you're supposed to be doing. And I'm so glad you even brought that word up and saying the word like action, because a lot of times with depression, when things happen, it stunts us and it makes us want to sit still. It makes us want to crawl into a ball and not really move. And the only way to get out of that, like you said, is to move. But when you do move, doing it in a way that you're using that energy to heal yourself, not destructive. Now, I'm not going to get up and drink and party and go hurt myself. I'm going to go write a song about it. I'm going to go do something that would make her proud, versus finding ways to accommodate the void, you know. I think that's a great part of what you've done with your music and what you're going to continue. I know you're going to continue to do it.
Absolutely.
You mentioned your sister and this sets. Shout out to Jamila for hooking us up. I think that you have been my favorite artist to witness as far as production and developing your own sets. You did touch on it, but I just want to, we can edit it later and fix it, right? I have to say to you that I commend you, because a lot of artists don't think about that part. They just think I can sing, so I'm going to go in my bathroom in front of the mirror. You know, but why not make you feel like you in the video with me? Why not give you the feeling like, yo, or even as another artist, oh, I could do that too. I'm going to go put a flower, I'm going to go put a white cheetah, you know, because it's the little things, though. It's not smoke and mirrors in a way that you're trying to be deceitful. I'm going to show you how creative I can get with nothing. Give me a couple of sticks and a broom, and I'm going to show you what I can make, right? And I love that you do that with all of your music. You always find a way to incorporate it and make it bigger than just, you know, and it's not because... It's not a ego thing. That's, yo, at this level, it's going to be grand. So now when I get to where I'm Beyonce, you're going to understand why I'm like that. Because I started from the bottom, grand. It doesn't matter if you don't know me yet. But when you see me, I'm going to have a signature look, because I'm always a production. I love that about you. Shout out to Jamila. You understand? Because I think that artists, they lose that now. It's all, oh, money, jewelry. Are you giving me a show? I want to be in the illusion with you. Yes. Right? So when you sing Complicated Love, I'm in the video with you. Right now, I'm in my zone because you gave me that. And that's something artists, like they I ain't gonna talk about them. I just want to say kudos to you guys for being able to put that together consistently, because it shows not only, you know, when you do your fashion shows, whatever you're doing, you always show up consistently with the same production, and then the talent matches, so it's set. When we did our first interview, I said to you, like, I studied, you know, I went on YouTube and I was like, let me look at her old stuff and see. And I was like, this girl got real videos. Like, she got, like, and it was old stuff. It was like years ago, so it wasn't even current. And I'm like, so like 5 years ago, she was making real videos. That's consistency. So by the time they call you, because they will call your name, you will be ready. And it's not, oh, what I got to do. And they can't tell you what to do. You understand? Because you came knowing, no, I want my set like this. This is my look. This is what they expect me to show up as. Boom. I just wanted to commend you for that.
Thank you.
Before I got to the question, because I was there and I was like, oh, I didn't say that. You said it first, but like.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is my personality. What you seeing here?
Right. What's your sign again?
Gemini.
Ooh.
I've been for as long as my friends have known me. I got a best friend from the 4th grade. Right. Shout out to Steve. Just enough treats. Now, I always, like, in the corner of my notebooks, everybody's writing, like, you know, their heading, the aim, they on the do now. I'm still over here bordering my my pages with doodles, flowers and stuff. Like, this is my personality.
It's gorgeous.
Forever.
And she knows it, because she looks it up every time. She's like, all right, she a little crazy. Double up. Everything Gemini. Boom. Got it. Throw a little color. Bow. Got it. Yeah, it's glitter. All right.
And Jamila's very technical. So I'll tell her what I want and she'll figure out how to do it. And then some. So I'm just like, yeah, we can rule the world. Pinky in the brain.
There you go. And that's why it's important to have a team, though. And to have people around you. And I think that it doesn't have to be like, oh, it's somebody, you know, a big production of, no. You really, what do we have? Build it. Let's go. Action. You know what I'm saying? Action. Because people, they stall on, oh, I don't have this. I got to get that. But
that used to be my excuse. And I'm like, that's so silly. I'm a creative. We can make this.
From scratch. Give me a toilet paper roll. Stop playing with me. Like, I can make it. You know? So, yes, keep doing that, please. Because, like I said, when they call your name, you're going to show up prepared. You're
we did. Flowers and all.
What?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This is After the Rain, right? To me, it's so soothing, because to me, it's a healing song, right? Rain is associated with, like, we could say depression sometimes, or maybe sadness. You know, when you're interpreting it. So now, after the rain, that newness, that new growth, that comes along with it. You know, what does that process look like for you? For, like, as far as, like, congratulations, you know?
For me, honestly, it might sound cliche or whatever. It is just as simple as me waking up in the morning, thanking God, like, I'm here. And again, that's my mother. I saw her do that. She gave thanks through we've been through so much. I'm gonna write a book, because my life is like a movie, like, for real. Like, half the things I've been through, I've seen her come through, and she's always like, thank you God, thank you God, thank you Father, we're here. So I think the celebration of now is because we made it through. So I really just treat every day like it is a gift.
Every day like it's your birthday.
Yeah. Why not?
That's right.
That's why we got glittery little ornaments.
This is so complicated love. Now, just hearing the title, the question that came to mind, you know, beyond just being in like a toxic relationship, what happens when you kind of got more than one option? Have you ever, like, been in love with two people at the same time?
Gemini.
That's what I'm saying. It's perfect, right? Like,
I found that coming up, love can be quite complicated and not at all what we thought it was. Like, I used to think you couldn't love two people. You can, in two different ways that fulfill you in many different ways. And now we're in the age of, you know, where monogamy is really an option now. And although I'm not...
Good. You closed your eyes. Oh, well, she saw something. What happened?
I mean, I like to feel and say that I am an old-fashioned woman as far as that's concerned. But I don't know. Is monogamy realistic?
I can't.
I go back and forth just thinking about it. But I mean, I like glitter and stars and stuff. So I'll just say for now, yeah.
I'm like, should I answer? But just drinking stuff.
I mean, we ain't got to answer it today.
You know, because I've been in some complicated situations in life, and in hearing the song, I was like, yeah, you know, even sometimes being in toxic relationships make you want to look outside your relationship to find that other person. Like, you know, what's gonna make me feel good right now? I kind of can't leave you, but I'm not happy. So what I'm gonna do? And I've done that and found myself, you know, in complicated situations, you know, where I thought it was love and it was more than one person. But that's why the question came up, like, I wonder if she's ever experienced that, because I know I'm not the only one. I can't be the only person who's ever had to decide, like, you know, and then probably end up with nothing. That was my result, because I had to choose myself, because it was toxic. You know, that complicated part is like, you have to decide, like, wait, none of this is going to really work out if you want to be real about it, you know?
The complicated part, that's exactly what it is. It has nothing to do with the other person. It's you. Why are you staying? If he makes you fucking sick, why are you still there? Like,
right. Just create more mess.
You know, like, oh man, well, she making me weak, but I can't stand you.
Right.
But, girl, if you don't get off that merry-go-round, I've been on a lot of those.
I have that. That's the term I use, the merry-go-round love. I literally wrote that down, and see, we're in sync with each other. Merry-go-round love. It's a cycle of toxic, just boom. But I'm familiar with you, and you know me. You see me without my hat. You know I want.
But if you want growth and if you want change, you gotta get off.
You have to.
At some point, you have to get off, or expect the same and shut up.
It's other rides in the park. How about that? You know, the merry-go-round don't really move. We just go in circles. Let me get on that roller coaster. You know, let me explore the world. And I think it's so, that song, I feel like it's always divine time when I listen to music. But when I first heard it, I was like, this is my life right now. And, you know, when you decide, I don't want to do it no more, you know, then you can write about it. And that's why I appreciate when artists take their situations and they put it into their music. So for what you have going on now, I know you said you made a song for your mom already in regards to the fibroid. So what would you now create, or what do you see yourself creating going forward with the message that could explain some of the stuff you've endured in the past year?
I plan on doing a lot of fun music going forward. It took me 10 plus years to write Heart versus Mind. That's 21 whole tracks. I'm having fun this next project, okay? We're gonna have some good times. We might still talk about some heavy things, but it's time to celebrate, it's time to dance, it's time to laugh and talk shit with your girls, you know. Like, that's what I like to do anyway. I like to sit, talk shit with my girls, sip a little something, you know, and just really relate and experience the world. And you know, it's time to live. I feel like these past 2 years have been very difficult and just life altering for the world. So a lot of us don't even know where we're going. Let's just enjoy what this is.
Enjoy today. I love that, and I'm excited to hear your music. I'm already moving my shoulders. I don't know if it's the coffee, but I'm here with you, like, because I know it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good, and regardless of whether it took 10 years for you to get here, like, you did an amazing job with this project. Even a year later, it's still rocking. Like, Winter in Harlem, oh my God, was a beautiful performance. By you, your group members, talk about your group.
Yes, LIV.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So that was our very first time performing our song one more time with a live band. And first of all, Luce is the rapper. He has not been on a stage in 4 years.
And you would not know that. He killed it.
Yes.
I was like, oh my God, the guy with the sweater is up there. Yo.
Came out of retirement.
Nice.
Came out of retirement. My guy went off, you know, he took care of home. He had a new child, his wife, and you know, their family is expanding and whatnot. And I was just like, man, thank your wife for letting us borrow you, okay?
No, she needs to let you borrow him again.
Oh yeah.
He's like a secret weapon. Like, you would never. He looked so like timid. He started rapping. I saw.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he hasn't been doing this in how long? Oh, okay, he ready. It's like he ready.
He was born ready.
Yeah.
He was born ready. That's what I told him. And Venor, come on now. Venor.
Yeah.
We know Venor. Venor is amazing.
Oh
phenomenal,
my gosh.
Fantastic. And together we are LIV, Lucy, Imani, Venor. And definitely look out for more when it comes to that. Hopefully we'll get a project out 2022.
Just give us one single, I'll take it.
Oh, you guys
are a vibe.
You gonna
like
get
a
more.
Whole vibe.
You getting more than a single.
Yeah.
I can promise you that.
I just a little tease just right now before I'm begging for it. I'm sorry, a little bit. No, you guys are a vibe, and I'm excited to see what you make, because I think the shift now for people is really to, like you said, celebrate life, right? And use those past experiences as a reason to celebrate versus a reason to just be stuck. No, we're gonna move forward. We're gonna celebrate. We're gonna move. We're gonna sing. Part of the reason why I love music, and I'm sure you probably could agree with this, is because it allows you to express your emotions. I can't sing, but that has never stopped me from singing. And I love people who can actually sing, because I can feel your emotions, right? So even if I can't hit that note when you hit it, I'm with you. That's the connection that we can have. So I love your music. I love that you create music for people to actually heal themselves, and not just for the sake of doing it. Yeah, and 2022 is gonna be crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. Yes, Winston and Harlem.
Yeah, shout out to the whole band.
Yes.
Ant-Man, that was my electric guitarist. He saved my whole life. He brought me like 3 of the musicians. John on the keyboard, he was amazing. We had Kristen on the bass guitar. The bass guitar.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that band, we had 2 rehearsals together, and that was it. That was it. Then
That's
it was
just
showtime.
energy. That's just energy.
It was showtime, yeah.
Shout out to you for having a live band.
Oh.
You know,
I knew that would be special. I felt that. I'm like, how do I like to feel music? Like, all the way.
I want to feel the drums. I want to feel it. Yes.
I had
That's what I'm saying. You be knowing. Like,
yeah. I had a friend ask me, she was like, are you going to use a backing track? Are you going to use the
like the singing?
The stems.
Yeah.
That's what they call it, the stems. That's when you have like some of the vocals and they still play with the band. And I was like, I could do that, but that's not the purpose of this.
Right.
I didn't want to do that first go around. I wanted people to get the raw, the real.
Right.
You heard the background singers. You heard my rasp and my cracks. I don't care. You got the real.
Exactly. And that's what I want to see.
And the fact that 50 people took their time to come see me in the middle of the Amarion variant.
Oh my God.
Dancing on people's lives.
Coming through.
I really am like floored.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. It was like to the front, to the back.
Yeah,
in the door, in the kitchen, everybody
everywhere. Yeah. I'm thinking about definitely changing the venue next time, because the fact that we were able to book the house that way, we're gonna need a bigger place.
Yeah, I do it in the park.
Ooh,
look,
that sounds very nice.
Yo, I'm picturing. I'm sorry, Jamila, you got this. I ain't gonna touch it. We'll
talk about it.
Yeah, I'm like spring of Harlem. Yo, all right, come on, what park? Look, all right. Anyway, but no, I'm excited to see it. I'm a true fan of yours. I don't care if I look like I am like starstruck, or if I'm on her. I am, because I'm a real fan. I have been from the beginning. I'm excited for you, your band, everything that you create 2022. You got my full support. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep making music for people to actually feel again, because that's what's missing, and you have the remedy. So thank you.
Thank you.
And this is great. Cheers on our coffee.
Yes.
Boom. Ow. All right. Here we go.
Know what it takes to be a winner. Work all day, never quitter. You supply the table and I'ma bring the dinner. Call me top chef, baby, ain't no beginner, nah. I'm on a mission. People gon' talk to anyone who listen. Be blowing smoke, trying to cloud the vision. You could call me Stevie, I don't see him. Cause in the summer, cause in the winter, the grind don't stop when you a winner. I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it. In the summer, in the winter, The grind don't stop when you a winner. I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it, I'ma get it. Hey, I'm putting in that overtime, getting everything I know is mine. I'm putting in that overtime, getting everything I know is mine. Yeah, winner.